Coffee's boiling, Ma.
Well, why didn't you turn it out? Put the molasses on the table.
What'd you say, Susie?
Put the molasses on the table. Did you hear what I said, Charlie Taylor? I said put the molasses on the table.
Look, Susie. It's a sure thing if there ever was one. Molasses is a mutter. And the paper says rain. If I had $1. Just $1.
I thought you promised me to stop reading about them nags. Give me that paper.
Gee, I haven't read the want ads yet.
Want ads? You wouldn't know a want ad if it jumped up and bit you. I never saw such a man. You haven't worked for a year and a half.
Year and 4 months, Ma.
Oh, well, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months. What difference does it make? All you do is sit around and read about the horse races.
Don't those kids ever do anything but fight?
Now, you see what you've done?
I suppose nobody's got any right to her.
Still, it wasn't for Kitty, you wouldn't have a bathroom. Get in that kitchen and watch yourself. Oh, Kitty.
Uh-huh.
I hate so to ask you, but could you let me have some money for the milkman?
Why, I gave you the money to pay him last week.
Yes, I know you did, but I just had to use some of it for Freddie's shoes.
Oh, there goes my stocking.
Oh.
Gee, Ma, can't you wait like a dress?
Oh, sure. I'll have breakfast ready for you in just a minute, dear.
All right.
Breakfast ready.
Oh, where'd you get out of my way?
What's all the rush for?
Oh, I'm hungry, Pa. Oh, shut up, Freddie. So's everybody else. Why, see here, you're not dressed yet. You'll be late for school.
I guess I won't go today. I don't feel so good.
Oh, where do you feel sick, honey?
She's lovesick, Ma. That's why she's ducking school so she can meet this Burns guy and go riding with him.
Oh, you shut up. I tell you, I don't feel so good. I guess you'll pull through all right. Oh, I'd rather be dead than stick in that dumb school every day. I hate it. Sure you do. But as long as I have anything to say about it, you kids are going to go to school and make something out of yourselves.
It won't do her any good. Where there's no sense, there's no feeling. Hush, Freddie.
Now, Kitty's right. Education's a great thing.
Too bad you didn't get a dose of it then. Now see what you've done. For heaven's sake, Pa, answer that.
Oh, hello, Bill. Come right in.
Good morning, sir. Let me give you a card. Mr. Bill Larry, the fix it and fetch and rapid service. You drive them out, I haul them back. Accidents are liable to happen to the best of family owners, but just leave it a bill. For the small sum of $5, he tows you in from any part of the city. Good morning, madam. Have a little card on me. If you haven't got an auto, give it to a friend. If you haven't got a friend, call me. I'll see that you get one.
Why, for goodness sake, Bill, what's the matter?
42. These are for you, Sonny. You may be president tomorrow, but today you're working for Bill Lowry's Snappy Service. Put a card in every car on your way to school, and the nickel is yours. The buffalo's thrown in. And I give you a sock on the snoot if you throw those in an ash can. Get me?
I got you.
Here's one for you, little Flora. Belle of the family. In case you go joyriding and break down, have your boyfriend call Bill. He'll save you that well-known walk home.
I haven't any boyfriend.
Yeah, and you better not have either. Not unless you let Uncle Bill here pass judgment on him. You gotta watch her, Ma. She's gonna be a good kidder.
Oh, now don't you go put ideas in her head, Bill. Why, she's so puffed up now, there's no living with her.
Flora's like a Ma here. She's got a good head on her shoulders.
What the hell?
Where's Kitty?
Ah, she's making up for work.
Oh, Bill, Kitty's kind of low this morning. See if you can't cheer her up a little.
5 minutes with me and she'll laugh herself to death.
Cup of coffee, Bill?
Sure.
Hey, what's this all about?
Well, I'll tell you. I got figuring this repair business out, and here's how it stacks up. Now, I got a swell little repair shop, but no business. And it's a cinch a wrecked car won't come to you. So what's the answer? You go to the wrecked car. Simple? What do you think, Ma?
Why, I think it's a grand idea. More people had your get up and get, there wouldn't be any depression.
Hello, Kitty.
Well, what are you doing here this time of day?
Well, how do you like that? I break my neck getting up early to drive her to work on the new bus, and she gives me the frozen pan.
Oh, well, that's different. All I need to complete the morning is a ride in the subway.
Not so fast. Come on. Give us one of those dizzy smiles.
You're a nut. Here, Mom. Here's $1 for the milkman, and see that he gets it. Goodbye, Dad. Come on, if you're going to take me to work, we better get going.
Sure. So long.
Bye. Oh, Freddie, don't forget your lunch.
Cast your eyes on that, honey.
Oh, Bill, that's swell.
Swell. Why, it's practically a marriage license. Give me a kiss.
Not here, Bill.
Oh, for the new car.
Look out, Bill.
Oh, who cares?
I do. Don't forget I'm a working girl.
Yeah, but you're going to be Mrs. Bill Larry before long, and then all you have to do is don my socks. How do you like that?
Well, it's a long way off.
Somebody answer that. Freddie, go to your room till I get your pants fixed.
Oh, you're always fixing my pants, Ma.
Hello, Flora.
Hello, Bill.
Fly.
Hey, hello,
Mom. You're getting better looking every day.
In her room.
Oh, Miss Taylor.
Well, how are you?
Good to see you.
What's the matter with the old man?
I don't know, Bill. He come home terrible sick this afternoon.
Gee, old timer, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling well. Anything I can do for you?
I'd like to speak to you private.
Sure.
Here, Freddie. Bill and I want to talk private.
Oh, I wish I could find a place in this house so I could be private.
Okay, come.
Oh, thanks, Bill. Well, I hope nobody wants to use the bathroom.
Bill, I'm in terrible trouble.
What's wrong?
I gotta have $1. You see, this morning Kitty left money for the milkman.
Oh, and you lost it on the races, huh?
Not so loud, Bill. Ma'll hear you.
I ought to tell Ma.
Oh, you wouldn't do that, Bill. Well, she'd skin me alive.
Well, listen. This is the last. If you ever bet on those plugs again and I hear about it, I'll go straight to Ma.
I'll never do it again, Bill. So help me.
And I says to the old bird, this is a manicure parlor, big boy, not a gymnasium. And was he embarrassed?
Gee, it must be fun to meet new people every day.
Why don't you give up this telephone stuff and take up manicuring?
Oh, that's all right for you, Dot, but I gotta have a steady salary.
Say, you wouldn't have to worry, not with your looks.
Oh.
Hey, what takes you dames so long to dress? You don't wear anything.
We'll be there in a minute.
I wish I could go to Coney Island. I never have any fun.
Give yourself a chance, kid. You'll grow up.
I am grown up. I'm 18.
Ah, she's lying. She's only 17.
Oh, you keep
Say
lying.
this. Oh, you go land there.
Oh, don't tell me you're ready. It's only 9 o'clock.
All set?
Ready.
Well, let's go.
Goodbye, Miss Taylor.
Bye.
Good night, Miss Taylor.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Hey, we better get some gas for this heat.
I might have known. All right, drive over to the garage and I'll fill her up.
And listen, we get that seat coming back.
If you're lucky.
how I'm ever going to tell Kitty about losing that dollar.
Are you sure you looked everywhere, Ma?
I've done everything but rip out the plumbing.
Oh. Look.
Oh, Charlie, I'm awful ashamed of myself. You know, I thought you took that dollar.
That's all right, Ma. Anyone's apt to make a mistake.
Turn off your motor, Sap. Okay, but don't blame me if you got a cranker.
Fill her up, son.
Big-hearted Herbert. Doesn't take that much gas to go to Coney Island. Hey, take care of this, will you? I gotta answer the phone. Fix it, fetch it, garage. Post Road in Kingsbridge.
Something tells me we ain't gonna get to Coney.
Okay. I'll be over there in about 15 minutes. I tell you, those cards are gonna bring me luck.
Now, you can't tow any cars in now.
Gonna count me out tonight. I'm not passing up anything.
You're a pal. What about Kitty?
Oh, Kitty doesn't mind. Do you, honey?
No, I don't mind.
Oh, you take Kitty along with you.
No, I'd rather go home.
Why? I'm putting up the gas for this party, ain't I? See you tomorrow, honey. Come on, just kiss her.
Yes.
Remember, you're not in circulation. Close the doors when you leave, and don't forget to turn out the light.
Gee, that's a swell new dress. Mm-hmm. You like it? Oh, it's gorgeous.
You look as pretty as a picture, Kitty.
Oh, sweet.
Answer that. Now, you better take your coat along, babe, because you know that dress is kind of thin.
Oh, Ma. Hello. Hello, Bill.
Let me speak to Kitty.
Kitty, it's Bill. She'll be here in a minute, Bill.
Hello, Kitty. I'm gonna be a little late. Guy wants me to tow his car in.
Oh, Bill, it's my birthday, and you promised to forget the garage tonight.
Oh, I know, baby, but there's $10 in it.
All right. But hurry up or we won't even see the second show.
Hurry. That jalopy will think it's a youngster again. Hey, why don't you tell me you had a bum axle?
Bum Axel? 5 to 1 I haven't. Have her, baby.
Nah, shut up.
What are you crabbing about? You're getting paid for it.
Yeah, that's right. Tell it to you, Miss Sweetheart. Kiss me.
Whatever's keeping Bill so long?
I don't know, and I don't care. And if he comes, you can tell him I never want to see him again.
That's no way for Bill to do on her birthday.
Hello? Hello, Kitty.
Oh, hello.
I had a hunch that fellow could stand you up. Now listen, kid, you're coming on this party with me.
All right, I'll come.
Now you're talking. She'll come.
Swell. Tell her to grab a taxi.
Listen, grab a taxi. Here's the address.
Yes. I got it. I'll leave right away. Oh, look, somebody's having a birthday party.
Looks that way.
Oh, it's pretty, isn't it?
Wonder who did it.
I don't know.
Oh, this isn't for me. It's a surprise.
Surprise.
Happy birthday, darling.
Happy birthday. Congratulations.
Oh, it's lovely. Only I don't see how you ever did it.
I? Who said that I did it? Oh, guess on. Another bottle of wine, please.
I call that doing things in a big way, if anybody should ask you.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Probably a very stale cake. Oh, I've just ordered some wine to wash it down.
Now, you gotta make a wish and blow out all the candles.
I do?
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. No, wait a big one, though.
Oh,
Good. Good. You'll get your wish. Was it a good one?
Yes. I wish that this could go on forever and ever.
So do I. Well, aren't you going to cut it?
Oh, yeah.
You were going to put them right down here, Bill. I believe this is the way we did it when I was your age.
Listen to old man River.
Come on, Mike.
That's
the
way.
Oh, does that look good? Not sticking it down.
Oh, beautifully done.
Taking it?
That's the way. Goody. This is for you for being a good girl. Here, let me have a glass.
Oh, no, thank you.
No more?
No more. I pity my poor boss tomorrow. He'll be getting wrong numbers all day.
Oh, are you one of those little hello girls?
PBX operator.
PBX? Sounds like the NRA, is that you? What does PBX mean?
Private Branch Exchange. In other words, switchboard operator for the Atlas Tractor Company.
Well, I could use a good tractor. I'll give you a ring in the morning.
What do you do?
Me? Oh, I'm the very silent partner of Hartwell and Company, department store.
Oh, so that's who you are. I oughtn't even to speak to you.
Oh, why?
Because you turned down my perfectly good application for a job.
No.
Yes.
Oh, someone will get fired in the morning for that. That's the trouble with modern business. It lacks imagination. And when am I going to see you again?
I don't know.
Well, then I'll camp right here until you make up your mind.
There's a law against that.
How about tonight? Please?
All right. At Dot's place.
Good night.
Good night. Oh, miss.
Yes?
Moo.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh. Hello, Bill.
Hello, Kitty. Kitty, I'm sorry about last night.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, sure it matters. I wouldn't spoil your birthday for anything in the world. Only that guy called up.
And you had to go after him. There wasn't another tow car in the whole city but yours.
Oh, now, Kitty, I know you saw, but I didn't think I was going to be so late.
Leave me alone.
Just a minute. What are you getting so snooty about? You got some explaining to do yourself. I called up as soon as I got back, and you were out. Now, where'd you go?
It's none of your business where I went.
Well, I'll show you it's my business. If I'm going to marry you...
If you're going to marry me is right.
What do you mean by that, Craig?
You heard me.
Oh, you're going to be like that, huh?
Yes, I'm going to be like that. You got a nerve to stand me up my birthday and then pass the buck to me.
Oh, you're awful abused, ain't you? How do you suppose I like working day and night?
You love it. You're so darn conceited you want everybody to think you're a smart guy.
One more crack like that
And what?
How do you like that? I come over to apologize and she gives me the business. Well, that's what a guy gets for breaking his neck over a dame.
No, you mustn't get mad, Bill.
Don't you take Kitty's part. Bill's right.
Sure I'm right.
I didn't say you wasn't right.
Well,
I
don't say it. Here, get over there to your seat. Oh, heck. Well,
I think it's a shame.
you keep out of this.
Oh, I'll let her alone. The kid's talking sense.
Well, did I say she wasn't talking sense?
Bill and I can settle our own quarrels without any outside help.
Now listen, You're going to tell me where you went last night and who you were with.
You and who else is going to make me? You can't bully me.
Okay, sister.
All right. If that's the way you feel about it, take your ring.
I'm sure Miss Barbara will be pleased with this. It's perfect for your sister. So original.
I'd like to see the gown without the wrap. It's perfect.
Would there be something else? Something in sports, perhaps?
Yes, you might show me one or two if you will.
Yes, surely, if you'll pardon me.
How do you like working for me and wearing all these pretty clothes?
I love it. And think of getting paid for it. Oh, please, Bob, I'll get fired.
You're gorgeous in that thing.
Really?
Hartwell's. Those are $2 to carry them home myself. They gotta be set in a box.
Gee, I'll bet there's something swell in them. Keep out of that.
Well, we got no kick coming. She's done plenty for us since she's been getting more money.
But I liked it better when she was going around with Bill. Stop it! That must be her now. Open the door.
Sure.
Hello, sis. Honey. Hello, Betty.
From Hartwell's.
Hartwell's? Why, I didn't... Oh, yes, I'd forgotten.
Aren't you going to open it?
No, not now, honey.
I don't like it. New job, swell, clothes, staying out till all hours of the night, and with someone we don't even know.
Well, I figured swell.
Oh, you do ya?
You didn't even put it on.
I guess you're ashamed of me in this dress.
Well, of course. I never saw anything so hideous.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's bilious looking. And this thing belongs in a baby carriage.
Well, it suits me.
Besides that, it's ready to fall apart. Look at that.
Oh, stop! You're ruining my dress.
And this.
Stop it.
And that.
Stop it.
Evans, pull up here.
Yes, sir.
And now, young lady, we're going to pull on the curtains and you're going to change that dress while Evans and I take a stroll.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'll walk home first.
Well, all right. If you like hiking that well, personally, I detest it. Oh, Evans, turn around and we'll follow her. How are you making it, honey? Pleasant weather, isn't it? Say, Uncle? Say, Uncle?
Well, I hope you're satisfied.
Not entirely. I'll sit up front and chaperone Evans. If you're not dressed by the time I count 50, I'll come back and help you. Excuse me. One, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35.
All right, all right, all right.
36. We should go on riding like this forever. Tomorrow should never come. If this were France, we'd be driving along the road to Cannes. And after we'd crossed the Rhone and left behind us a quaint little old town called Avion, we should climb to the top of a high, high hill. And suddenly before you would be spread miles and miles of blossoming almond trees, spread out like a sea to the foot of the Estrelais Mountains.
It must be wonderful to have seen all those things.
Maybe I'll show them to you someday. What seems to be the matter, Evans?
Sounds like the magneto shot, sir.
Well, you picked a swell spot.
I guess I'll have to phone for a mechanic.
We'll make it snappy. I'm terribly sorry, darling, but...
But the magneto seems to be shot.
Yes.
Is it?
Just a crate? Yeah. Uh-oh. Somebody's getting a break. How'd you leave him here? They wouldn't have known the difference. It's a working gal. He's got to get her back in time to punch the clock. Just as I thought. You're out of gas. Keep it under your hat or I'll lose my job. You can tow us in and charge him for the magneto. He'll never get wise. He doesn't know the car hasn't got one.
Well, I'll be a cockeyed so-and-so.
So what?
You said a mouthful, sister. So what? You think I almost turned down this job and missed the chance of finding out what a two-timer little dame I've been losing sleep over?
Well, it's none of your business. I'm nothing to you anymore.
You're telling me. Why, I wouldn't give you a tumble now if you got down on your hands and knees and begged for it.
I don't think the young lady is a bit interested in your company.
Now, nobody asked you your ideas. Now, keep out of this before I give you a poke in the nose.
On your way, bozo.
Just what I'm gonna do, brother. You two guys can walk back.
Take a letter to Mrs. Hartwell. Madam, your son is heading for another jam with one of my models. Suggest getting the baboon to Newport if your bridge and golf can spare you.
I can't manage a business and play wet nurse to an idiot. That's all. Write a postscript. I will not send a check to your empty-headed daughter. Read that back.
Dear wife, I fear Bob is getting involved with a pretty girl at the store. Knowing your diplomacy intact, I suggest you invent some excuse that will take him to Newport with you. Lovingly, John. Postscript. Enclosed, fine check for Barbara. Is that all?
That's all.
Don't you think we ought to go home, Bob, and let you go to bed?
Oh, no, no. My cold is much better. Besides, you don't know how many times I've dreamed having you up here with me like this.
Have you?
Mm-hmm. Now that I've got you, I don't think I'll let you go.
Hey, break that clinch! Ha ha ha! You two little lovebirds. Oh, yes, thank you. I'll have a little drinky.
I hope it chokes you.
Oh, is that so?
How would you and Doc like to take in a show?
I thought you didn't want to go out in the night air.
I don't.
Oh, a fade out, eh?
The curtain goes up at 8.
Oh, I get you. How wise. Well,
Thanks, I'll have one too.
Oh, Doc. Man, I want to show you something.
The last guy that said that to me got a black eye.
Not so loud. We're taking a run-out powder. Do you mind?
Sure I mind, but what's the big idea?
Well, you know,
No, I get it. And just as I was beginning to enjoy this dump.
well, I wasn't doing so badly myself. What's the
I know.
idea?
Come on.
There we are. Simple little twist of the wrist.
I've never seen anything like that before.
Oh, this is the house of magic. I produce flying carpets, genii popping out of vases, practically anything you want. All you've got to do is ask for it. Hocus pocus.
Well, don't press any more buttons. I'm afraid the whole place will go up with a puff of smoke.
No.
Where's Doc and Emmy?
Gone, by request.
Oh, Bob, you shouldn't have sent them away. I can't stay here alone with you.
Oh, yes, you can, please. Just for a little while. Oh, there's so much I've got to tell you. I love you, Kitty. You love me too, don't you, darling?
It wouldn't do me any good to say no. It's just like I've been wearing a sign lately, telling everybody about it.
You darling.
It's funny meeting you on a blind date and having it turn out like this. I was so afraid it wouldn't. I used to hold my breath every time I went out with you for fear something would happen to spoil things.
Nothing's going to happen, ever. I couldn't let you go now.
It won't end, will it, Bob?
Not until you throw me out of the picture, darling. Oh, I was so afraid you didn't care.
I loved you from the very first time I saw you.
Now I can do all the things for you that I wanted to do. We begin with a trip abroad. Today is Tuesday. We can sail Friday.
Paris. And all those places you told me about. I'm really going to see them with you.
I'll arrange for your passport in the morning. You'll have to sail as Miss Kitty Taylor, but when we get to Paris, it'll be Mr. and Mrs. Jones. Or any other name that suits your particular color scheme of the moment. What's the matter? Did I say something?
No, nothing.
I don't understand.
No, I don't suppose you do. We just don't speak the same language. My mistake.
Oh, but surely, Kitty, you didn't expect that I wanted to.
Men have been known to marry the women they love.
I'm terribly sorry. I do love you, but it just so happens that I'm not the fireside type.
I wouldn't have minded if you'd been honest about the whole thing. That's what hurts.
Oh, now, Kitty, listen, will you?
You hide behind a pretense of love and then excuse it by saying you're not the marrying kind. Well, I don't want your trips to Europe or your so-called love or anything about you. I never want to see you again.
Hello. Get me Stuyvesant 35688. Thanks. Will you pack my bag, Fred, please?
Yes.
It's your son.
Oh. Hello.
Oh, Dad. Say, did Barbara get in touch with you about Mother?
Yes, and I'm worried. I can't get away for a couple of days. I wish you'd run down there.
Right. Well, I'll get in touch with you just as soon as I get there.
All right. Goodbye.
You look kind of peaky today, Miss Kitty. Maybe you ought to try some softened molasses.
Perhaps a little of it would straighten you out.
Yes, and I took some once and it did straighten me out.
I've been asked to notify you to get your closing check tonight, Miss Taylor.
But I don't understand.
In plain English, you're fired. Tough luck, kid.
How's the big businessman?
Oh, yeah? Over your ears, sister.
Oh, stop! Oh, Ma, look what he did.
Hey, Ma.
Thing if I was playing something.
Ma, come here. I got something for you.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20 cents.
Why, bless your heart. You're a darling. Now go wash your face. Don't forget those ears.
Oh, Ma, my ears aren't dirty. You always send me to wash my ears for nothing.
Oh, dear.
Oh, Ma.
In luck?
The Globe Candy Company said they might be putting on girls next week.
Look all in, Kitty. Why don't you go lie down now till supper's ready?
How'd you come out with the butcher?
Oh, not so good.
I'll try and sell some of those new clothes I got. That might help.
Well, now, maybe you won't have to. Your father might have got something today.
Gee, I hope so.
So do I. Any luck, Charlie?
How's business? Not so hot. I'll tell Mrs. Lawrence to keep this away from the fire.
Yeah, I will.
Thanks. Oh, how are the Taylors getting along?
Oh, they're in a pretty bad way, Bill. Kitty lost her job. And I heard the rent collector say that if they didn't pay something by tomorrow, they'd have to get out. I guess things are pretty tough for them right now.
Well, good night, Bill. Good night.
Why, Bill.
Hello, Pa.
Why, hello, Bill.
Hello, Ma.
Well, it's good to see ya. We've missed ya.
Well, I've been kind of busy lately.
Come over here and sit down.
Oh, I can't stay very long. I left the garage open.
Oh, come on over here.
Yeah,
Sit
come
down.
on,
Don't
sit
rush
down,
right
Bill.
off like that. Sit down there. Well.
Just a moment, just a moment.
There. Comfortable?
Yeah. I came over on business. You see, I've been doing so well at the shop lately, I'm going to have to take somebody on to help me out.
Kind of figured Pa might like the job. It's 15 a week. It's so near home.
Bill.
Now, what do you want a ball for?
Because I'm so happy.
Oh, come on, Ma. Don't let yourself go like that. Where's that good old Irish spirit?
I'm not gonna laugh.
Oh, sure you have. You can't lick the Irish. Come on. Blow. Let's do.
Who was that at the door, Mom?
Oh, Kitty, Pa's got a job. He's going to work for Bill.
Yeah, and $15 a week, too.
Bill's business grown so he can't handle it by himself.
Well, that's wonderful.
Well, I guess I'd better be going.
Oh, now stay for a while, Bill.
And we can all play some rummy.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, don't bother. They're not worth anything.
Oh, I'll get them in a jiffy.
I want to talk to Bill about the job.
Thanks.
I guess I got them all.
Bill, I know why you're giving Pa that job. And you mustn't. It isn't fair.
Say, who's running my business, you or me? Do I know when I need help, or don't I?
You're not fooling me a bit.
Who's trying to fool you? You sure got funny ideas.
You're a swell person, Bill.
Oh, baloney. Well, I guess I'll be getting back to the garage. So long.
So long.
It's your throw, dear.
Mother, I'm going to settle down.
What, again?
For the first time in my life, I'm really in love.
I've heard that every 6 months since you were 17 years old.
Listen, darling, this time I'm serious. I've got it so bad
Now, Bob.
I'm sunk. Right up to here. I'm not half good enough for her.
Oh, dear. Just as I thought you got over it.
Well, I hadn't told you, darling, because I wanted to satisfy myself that this wasn't going to be like all the rest. I wanted to be certain.
Certain. In a few weeks. Don't be absurd.
I'm leaving you when we get to Florida. I've got to see her. Made an awful fool of myself the last time I saw her.
Now, Bob, I stood by you through half a dozen entanglements, and you thought they were serious, too. If you really love this girl, and she loves you, it's all right with me, but I want you to promise me something.
And what's that?
That you'll go through with this trip, and not phone or write her. We'll be back in a few months. Then, if you still wish to marry her, I'll have nothing more to say. It's for your own good, my dear.
Well, of course, you realize that you're the only person in the whole world who could make me agree to a thing like that. Oh, but Mother, you should see her. She's lovely. She's got the most beautiful blonde
It's your
hair.
throw, dear.
Oh, yes, so it is.
Aren't you ever coming to your senses about this fella, Kitty?
Let's don't talk about him, Mom.
Why not? Is he too fine to be talked about? Dazzling young girls
Oh, Ma,
with his...
please.
Where's your pride? Eating your heart out for somebody that don't care for you.
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, he didn't fool me. I know his kind.
Oh, don't, Mom. I can't stand it.
Now, see here, young lady, you gotta listen to me. I'm not gonna see you throw over a fine boy like Bill for the likes of him.
But I don't love Bill, Mom.
Well, you loved him before you met this other fella, didn't you? You'd love him again if you just half tried. Well, Bill will look after you, Kitty. He's your kind of a man.
And you think it's fair to Bill to marry him feeling the way I do?
Yes, I do. I think it's a whole lot fairer than to let him go on supporting us the way he is. Why, your pa don't earn his salt down there at Bill's place. I should think you'd want to repay him for all he's doing for us. Oh, well, now, don't worry. You can learn to love Bill all right.
Oh, Kitty.
Hello, Bill.
There's the gang.
Oh, they've all gone out.
What are you doing, hanging around this hot dump?
I didn't feel much like going out.
Jalopi's down in the garage, if I can get it started. Guess you wouldn't want to ride in that old rattle trap.
Yes, I do. I love it.
No kidding?
No kidding.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Okay.
Kind of different lately. What's the matter with you?
Maybe I'm getting some sense in my head at last.
Sure you are. I knew all you needed was a little time. Oh, you're not seeing that other guy anymore, are you?
No, I'm not ever going to see him anymore.
On the level?
Yes.
Maybe the bust up did us some good. We both got sense now. You ain't so crazy to step out all the time. I found out that a guy's got to do something for his girl besides nurse Nichols for the future. I guess love's a business like anything else. You got to keep working at it if you want to make dividends. That's where I fell down.
You were all right before, Bill.
I'm saying I wasn't. Oh, how about picking out one of my 3 ties for me?
Okay.
Come on, baby.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. This one.
I suppose I'm an awful chump, but I'm still crazy about you, Kitty. Won't you take the ring back?
I can't, Bill.
I'm not much for fancy words, but I know what's going through your head. I'm still a little punch-drunk from what that other guy pulled on you. Ain't that it?
Yes. That's it.
No, I got a lot of nerve trying to hold on to a swell kid like you, Kitty. I wouldn't if I didn't love you so darn much. Besides, you need a bozo like me to stand between you and the hard knocks. Give me a hand. No, the other one. This time it stays. I'll make you forget him. We'll go to Niagara Falls for our honeymoon. I'll even help you wash the dishes after we're married. What do you say, Kitty?
All right, Bill.
Right away, you're so happy you're crying.
Oh, Bill.
Go ahead. Get it off your chest, honey. 3
blind mice, 3 blind mice. See how they rise, see how they rise. They all run after the farmer's wife. See how they run with a carving knife.
They all run after the farmer's wife. Cut off a tail with a carving knife. Hey, Pop.
Yeah?
Turn on the acetylene torch, will you?
Three blind mice, see how they run. They all run after the farmer's wife. She cut off their tail with a carving knife. You ever see such a sight in your life?
We're getting it fixed. I can see where you needed a helper, all right.
Sure. I don't know how I ever got along without you.
Well, I guess I'll get back to work. Hey, Pop, throw me that half-inch wrench. Thanks.
Oh, that's all right. Three blind mice.
Three blind mice. See how they run. See how they run. They all run after the farmer's wife. Turn off the tail of the farming name. Did you ever see such a mighty day?
Bill!
Listen, baby, I'm going to be out of here in time for our wedding. You know, it's bad luck to postpone a wedding. We're not going to put a jinx on ours.
You mustn't get so excited. They'll put me out.
Let them try. How's everything at the house?
Oh, fine. Everything's going great.
That takes a load off my mind. How's the shop?
Oh, everything's going fine there, too. Pop goes over every day to tell all the customers you'll be back soon and to collect any money that comes in.
Maybe you better check up on that money business, huh?
Sorry, miss. The job's been filled an hour ago.
Thank you.
You may leave your application if you want.
Dreamland Dance Marathon. Contest open to all.
Oh, that'd be fun.
$2,000? Sure. All you gotta do to get that prize is kill yourself. Come on, girls, let's go.
This is Sam Hayes speaking from the Dreamland Auditorium, where that sensational thrilling dance marathon is underway. 100 couples entered the contest, and now only 16 remain. So let's give them a good big send-off for the end.
Sorry, buddy, nothing over the rail. That's orders.
What time is it?
10:30. Why?
You don't we get a rest period pretty soon? I'm so sleepy I can't stand.
Well, think of something else. If you're going to quit now, let me know. We've got a chance of swapping partners with number 5.
Oh, I can stand it.
Well, put your belly in.
Ladies and gentlemen, they can't keep it up much longer. They've been going for weeks. Now, there's one ball against each of the couples remaining on the floor. A second ball will disqualify those contestants. So let's give them a good rousing cheer. Cheer them on. Everybody keep the top high this time. Give it to them. Give it to them. You over there. Come on.
There's just 4 of us left. We can hang on a little longer. See if the third prize anyway.
Oh, I can't.
You got him. I tell you, you got him.
Oh, Miss Kitty Taylor is weakening on us. Let's cheer little Kitty on.
kid. Number 7's weakening. Say, we're a cinch for 3rd place. Come on, kid, let's go. Come on.
Come in.
I beg your pardon. Does Miss Taylor live here?
Kitty? Yes, but she isn't home. But I'm her sister. Can I do something for you?
Oh, well, then you must be Flora, the little sister. I'm Mr. Hartwell.
Oh, you're Bob. I mean, Mr. Hartwell.
You were right the first time, Bob. Where's Kitty?
She's dancing in a marathon.
A marathon? Well, what in the world is that?
It's a dance contest. The winner gets lots of money. You see, we were terribly hard hit by the Depression, but I guess you never heard of that.
Oh, yes, I did. As a matter of fact, I started the biggest one in the world.
Really?
When I let your sister get away from me.
Oh.
Flora, where is this marathon thing?
It's at the Dreamland Dance Hall on 110th Street.
110th Street? Thank you very much. Bye.
Bye. Oh!
Oh, Ma!
It's a showdown this time, friends. They're all trying to stay in long enough to get a part of that $2,000.
Susan, Ken. No, let me do so.
You can't come in here. I'm going out to that floor.
You can't come in here.
If you let me down now, I'll break your neck, you understand? Snap out of it! Snap out of it!
Anything else, sir?
Not now. I'll ring if I want you.
Yes, sir.
Bob.
Poor little kid. It's a shame.
It's really you. I thought I dreamed it.
I'll never forgive myself, Kitty. I'm so terribly sorry.
It doesn't matter. Nothing matters right now.
Oh, yes, it does. I had to leave town right after you were here that night. I didn't know until yesterday morning that they'd let you out at the store. And for a while, I thought that this was like a lot of other infatuations that I've had, but it wasn't. I couldn't believe it at first. I've never taken love seriously. Oh, but darling, I love you so much that I'll never get over it as long as I live. Kitty, these last few weeks have been... You're going to forgive me, aren't you?
Of course. That's not important now.
It's the most important thing there is. Will you marry me, Kitty? You still love me, don't you?
More than anything.
Well, then it's all right.
No, it isn't.
Why not?
Because I'm going to marry Bill.
But you can't. You don't love him.
Not the way I love you. But I can't go back on him now. He's been so good to all of us. You understand, don't you?
But you can't do it. You can't marry him. I love you too much. I won't let you. You belong to me. You're mine.
I know it. It isn't fair. But I can't go back on him.
Let me take you home.
Mr. George E. Martin.
You have a repair shop on Hopper Avenue, haven't you?
Yeah. Why? Anything wrong with it?
I hope not, because I want to buy it.
Oh, I don't own the joint, just a business.
Yes, I understand. But you hold a lease, and I need that particular lot very badly.
Oh, no. I wouldn't be interested. Why, that little business is a gold mine. How much were you going to give me for it?
Mr. Lowry, I'll be very frank with you. That business of yours is worth $7,500 to me.
75... What?
Now, don't get excited. That really was just a starting point. I'll make it $8,500.
What round is it?
Here, drink this.
Oh.
I'm terribly sorry, Mr. Lowry. Now, we won't argue any more about this. 10,000 is my top. Shall we agree on that and call it a deal?
Gosh almighty, yes.
I'll send someone over this afternoon to take care of the legal details. Or is that rushing you?
I should say not. If you got that much cash on you, we could settle the deal right now.
I haven't, but you can expect my representative this afternoon.
Is something wrong?
Oh, no, I'm okay now. I got a terrible shock from Mr. Martin here. Fixed me up okay.
I'll say he did. That was Epsom salt.
He closed for $10,000. Here are the...
Spare me the details.
And here are your tickets.
Tickets?
Oh, yes, sir. You're sailing tomorrow.
Oh, thanks, Martin. I'd be lost without you.
Good morning, sir, and bon voyage.
Thank you very much.
So you're going to marry Bill anyway? Yes. And I don't want to hear any more about it. He'll be home today. It'll be a swell homecoming if you go mopping around like this. Well, I guess I'll go sweep the front porch. It's kind of hot in here.
I just dropped in to say goodbye. I'm sailing for Europe tonight. I thought I could be big and noble and stick around and wish you all kinds of happiness. But I can't. I wish to heavens Bill were at the bottom of the sea.
No, you don't.
I love you. And that's all there is to it for me.
I love you too, Bob. I wish I didn't. But I do.
Darling, I may be gone a long time. Promise me something.
Anything.
That if this marriage thing doesn't work out all right, you'll come to me.
Yes. I promise. Oh, please no.
Sweetheart, this is goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
for? Bill's here.
Oh, is he? I'll be right out.
Are you crying?
Of course not. I got a headache.
You better put some powder on your nose before Bill sees you. And for goodness sake, get a smile on your face. Remember, he's just out of the hospital.
All right, Ma.
Swell kid, Flora.
That goes double, Bill.
Set the table, Flora.
All right, Ma.
Why, you must be starved, ain't you, Bill?
Sure am. All you get is samples in them hospitals.
Well, now take off your coat and make yourself at home. It's too hot to stand on ceremony.
Not much it ain't. This is a new suit. I want Kitty to see it all in a lump.
Oh. Well, you sure look handsome in it, Bill. And don't you worry about Kitty. Why, she'd like you in anything.
Hello, Bill. Like my dress?
Oh, no dress, huh?
Mm-hmm. It's for tomorrow. I wanted you to see it first.
Tomorrow? Oh.
Gee, it's good to see you on your feet again.
You're telling me. I could do an off to Buffalo. How's that?
Good.
I don't need this sympathy getter in a few weeks.
Why, Bill, you've got a new suit, too. Oh, it's grand.
1998.
I love blue. Bill, where'd you get all that money?
I sold the garage for 10 grand. Told you I was going to be a big guy someday. You just watch me. You know what I'm going to do with this? I'm soaking it right into the swellest little garage up in Troy. I got a tip. They're auctioning it off tomorrow morning, and I'm leaving tonight to get it.
But, Bill, we're going to be married tomorrow.
Oh, that can wait. If I'm not there in the morning, I'll lose out on a swell deal.
We plan to get married
Now,
tomorrow.
this is more important. And listen, baby, no dame's going to tell me what to do.
You mean that?
Certainly I mean it.
Bill, if you postpone our wedding again, I'm afraid it's for good.
It's the same old stuff. I'm home 5 minutes and we're fighting. What's the difference whether we wait a few months or a year?
But we've waited so long.
So what?
Is that the way you really feel about it?
Certainly that's the way I feel about it. I'm a big shot now, and I'm going places. No dame's gonna stand in my way.
Oh, Bill.
Oh, what do you want a ball for? Guy gets a break and you want to spoil it. For a silly wedding. I'm on my way to Troy, sister. If you're here when I get back, all right. If you're not, well, that's okay, too.
You don't have to come back, because I won't be here.
Okay, sister.
Taxi! Taxi! Take me to Pier 29, North River.
You were right, Flora. There's the other guy she was in love with.
Are you mad at me for telling you, Bill?
No. You did me a good turn. If you hadn't given me the lowdown now, I'd have found it out later. Then we'd all be miserable. No, kid. It's better for all of us like this.
It wasn't fair to you, Bill, marrying someone who didn't really love you.
She was just going through with it because she didn't want to let me down. When I gave her an out, she couldn't get rid of me fast enough.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Bill.
What are you bawling for?
Because you get us all mixed up.
Don't you worry, kid. They can't lick the Irish.
Kitty.
Darling, we're sailing. I haven't anything to wear, and I don't even know what he wants me.
They want you? Oh, God.